Senior guard from Gainesville, Florida, number 1, Kayla Lovett. A 5'10" senior guard from Flowery Branch, Georgia, wearing number 24, Tavia Sykes. A 5'9" junior forward from Snellville, Georgia, number 12, Sonara Pitt. And a 5'11" sophomore forward from Eckwood, Georgia, wearing number 33, Brianna Middleton. The head coach of the Jaguars, Nate Teemer, the assistant coach, Special Jennings.
And good evening, Pacer fans. Tonight's a big night between this Pacer women's basketball team taking on Augusta University. Big game, big implications. The team that wins tonight will go into the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. So a lot on the line for both teams, so look for some knockdown, drag out. The Pacers on a heartbreaking loss against Flagler their last time here at the Convocation Center, looking to reverse those fortunes here. Rocky Pont, one of the starters, a rare start for Rocky Pont. They like to use her off the bench, and right off the bat, a little miscommunication. I'll go through the starters for you. Taviel Dykes will score the first 2 points for the Jaguars. So battle, Cross River rivalry here between the Pacers and Augusta. It doesn't matter what the records are, even though our records are pretty close. This is always a heated match between these two teams. Pacers working the ball in against this zone defense. And Rocky Pont will score the first 2 points for the Pacers. On the court for the Pacers, you got Kate Duff, Jazz coach, Rocky Pont, Carly Gilrith, and Alexis Ware. On the court for Augusta, you got number 1, Kayla Lovett, number 12, Sonara Pitt, number 33, Brianna Middleton, and number 24, Tavia Sykes. So Carly Gilrith will hit her first 3-point effort for the night. Pacers lead 5-2. Jaguars bringing the ball down the court. And we got a double dribble call. Ace the Pacers is going to be joined by the Jaguars mascot. So we're rocking a dual mascot. That's how big tonight is. Dual mascots. Maybe a little battle royale at halftime. Entry pass to Kate Duff. Kate Duff gets in. Good defense by the Jags. Jags get the turnover. And coast to coast goes Brianna O'Connor. Kate Duff looking for a little bit more pressure on defense, and Jazz coach mugged under the basket. And I only say mugged because it just proved that Brianna Middleton proved to be a little bit stronger as coach tried to go up with the ball. Coach will go to the line. She'll get to shoot two. She'll make the first. 6-4 is the score. 8-13 here in the first period. And she'll make the second, 7-4. So the Jags will bring it down. Pacers playing a little man-to-man. Good entry pass under the basket. Pull-up jumper does not go in for Kayla Lovett. Carly Gilbert to bring it down the court. She's going long range to Kate Duff. Kate Duff, quick putback, and she goes in for two. Kate Duff with her first points of the night. 32 taking a shot. Brianna Connor can't get it to fall. Loose ball. Jazz coach, and it's going to be a tied ball. And possession arrow will go in the favor of the Pacers. So good hustle by Jazz coach. It's kind of her thing. She's a hustler. She's a rebounding machine. Reminds me of like Dennis Rodman days, back when he was with the Pistons. Ferocious. And Kate Duff with a hard effort to go in and gets denied by the bottom of the rim. Both teams playing a really high-paced game here. Pacers holding on to a 9-4 lead. Kate Duff intercepted. Carly Gilreath on the defense. Good effort by O'Connor. And O'Connor gets 2 points there. That's 4 for her. Not sure the Pacers want to play that fast pace. Good feed to Kate Duff, and Duff not able to put it away. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Jags. Duff a little frustrated. Quadrilyn Farrell's going to come in, and Kate Duff's going to get to go take a breather. Coach Mark Miller honoring his seniors at senior night. All seniors started. Ferreira with a nice put up and quick 2 points for her. Entry pass into Connor. Quick 2. 10-foot jumper doesn't go down. And we got another jump ball, and this was going to be in the favor of the Jaguars.
Substituting in for Augusta, number 23, Rhea Harris.
And they'll get to inbound it right here in front of press row. Pacers rocking a little man-to-man defense, and it's working so far. Rebounded by Jazz coach Carly Gilreath to bring the ball down the court. Quick pass over to Alexis Ware. Alexis Ware thought about taking a shot and probably should have because she gets called for travel. Kayla Lovett bringing the ball down the court. Pacers playing a little 1-4 defense, and good save by the Jags. Foul under the basket. Away from the ball, that'll be on Farrah. That'll be her first. Oh, Carly Gilreath will pick up a foul. And there's a correction on that. It's 23, Alexis Ware. Pacers lead 11-8 at the 5:47 mark. Everything's sorted out. We're back in action. Jags with a nice little pass in. A little give and go. Gets it to fall. And that may be on Rocky Alpont. Rocky Alpont will pick up her first foul of the day. Chance to turn this into a three-point play and tie it up at 11 is O'Connor on the line. And she ties it up. Good shot. 11-11 is your score. 5:37 here in the first period. Rocky Alpont going up to a pretty stiff defense, trying to get that to fall. Can't get it to fall. And the Jags will take the lead with a nice little reverse layup by Kayla Lovett. Carly McGilrath bringing the ball down for the Pacers. Jags stepping up their efforts on defense. Man-to-man defense is what they're rocking right now. And a good steal right there by number 23, Aubrey Harris. Abrea Harris. And there's going to be a timeout as the Jags lead 15-11. Want to think, well, before we thank anybody, we've got a media timeout. We'll be right back right after this. And welcome back, Pacer fans. Pacers trail 15-11 on a flurry of effort by the Jags. Jaguars coming down in full court press. They're going to slowly work it down the court. Didn't really raise the stress level too high there. Malik too ill on the court for the Pacers. Good entry pass to Farah. Farah dishes it off to Jazz Coach, and Jazz Coach will score her first points of the game. Or, I'm sorry, she scored 2 free throws early on. 4 points for Jazz Coach. Jazz working through the defense. One up D is looking like is what it looked like. Carly Gilrath to Malik Two-Wheel. Two-Wheel pulls up. She's looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it into Farah. That's where you want it. Farah goes up, and she gets it to fall. Pacers tied up at 15. Good drive by O'Connor. O'Connor taking things in her own hands and just penetrating the defense of the Pacers. Gilrath will bring it down the court. Kate Duff coming down the right side. A reach-in foul, number 21. That'll be on Jocelyn Belcher. That'll be her first foul. 2 team fouls for both teams. And Emily Waters will enter into the game. So rocking the Twin Towers are the Pacers. Kate Duff, long-range shot off the back of the rim. And the Jags definitely showing they want to keep this game high energy, high pace. Nice play by O'Connor. She does another reverse layup. They lead 19-15. It's going to be basically two boxers just dueling it, punching it out. Two wheels entry pass, a little out of the reach of Farah. Farah not able to get it. Turnover to the Pacers, or to the Jags. Pacers running a 2-3 defense. Jordan joining us, working hard over there at the baseball efforts. Slowly crawling over here to help us out. Glad to have him.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Entry pass interrupted by the Pacers. Carly Gilbert gets a quick pass to Emily Waters. Waters can't get it, but she gets it by way of Kate Duff, and she'll score her first points of the evening.
That was a nice effort by Duff to get that rebound.
So Mallory Myers bringing the ball down the court for the Jaguars. Long range jumper off the back of the rim. Waters with the rebound. Carly Gilbert will end up orchestrating it. Oh, Kate Duff shooting through the defense. Kate Duff having a hard time finishing. She's had a couple of what would have been reasonably easy shots. Good move by O'Connor.
And that's going to be the key for the Pacers as this match goes on, is finding ways to finish those easy shots. Those shots add up after a while. You got to find a way to get those clutch points under the basket.
Yeah, and Kate Duff is kicking herself. She's got 2 points, and she probably could have easily had 8 up to this point. A lot of times going up thinking there's going to be defensive pressure, and it's not happening as O'Connor goes to the line for the Jags. She'll make it first. Sonara Pitt's going to come in, and she's going to give Brianna Middleton a breather. O'Connor with her second attempt. And she'll make it. Scores 21-17. J.J. Williams is going to come in for O'Connor. O'Connor doing her share of work out there. Jags showing a different effort that time. Just one person on Gilbert, then she comes down the court. Emily Waters unable to finish with that turnaround jumper.
And there again, you have to make those kind of shots. I mean, that's wide open, easy money, and you got to make that if you're going to want to stay in this game with this Augusta Jaguars team.
Well, and Emily Waters showing, as is often the case, misses a shot that I'm not going to say was easy, but it was a shot she should have made. And she comes down here and commits her first foul of the night. And number 33.
That was 23, Abria Harris. And there again, the Jaguars are making those easy shots that the Pacers just aren't right now. And a nice effort by Rocky Apont to drive the lane and draw that foul there.
Yeah, Rocky goes up strong, and she had a pretty good look after the foul, but she pulled it to the right of the rim and unable to get it to fall, but she'll shoot 2 here. She'll make the first. And Rocky Apont's going to need to score a good bit tonight. Part of why I think Flagler was able to leave here with a win the other night is Rocky just wasn't taking shots.
Yeah, Rocky Apont's such a huge part of this Pacer offense. I mean, she's one of those players you need her to score. That's her job out there, and if she can't score, then this offense doesn't work the way it can.
Right, and a nice looking shot there by 23, Abria Harris. Turnaround jumper from about 15 out, nails it. 25-19 is the score with 1:15 left to go in the first period. Jags doing a good job keeping somebody in the face of everybody. Emily Waters kind of throws that ball away, throws it in the back of the hands of number 21, Jocelyn Belcher. And Belcher turns around and drains a 3. 28-19 is your score.
Yeah, that play, it looked like Waters wanted two-wheel to come off the block, but she never did and waited for the pass, and that's just not how that play works.
Substituting in for the Pacers,
And you can see Alexis Ware coming in.
and number 3, Celine Vega.
And Celine Vega come in for the Pacers. Two Will and Gilreath will come off the court. Vega really good at handling the ball. Alexis Ware, you give her an open shot, she's not afraid to take it. Rocky Apont goes short, just short, just off the front of the rim. And Jags will bring the ball down the court. Easily steal for Vega. And Emily Waters loses sight of where she was. She ended up under the basket before she got the ball, and that's going to turn over to be a pretty easy 2 points for the Jags. J.J. Williams.
Yeah, simple mistakes is the story of the game right now for the Pacers. I mean, they're just making a lot of silly mistakes, committing a lot of turnovers.
Well, they just got to calm down. They're getting a little antsy out there on the court. But they can't be so nonchalant. I've seen some nonchalant pass attempts that fall short as Rocky Alpont trades a three right at the buzzer. Pacers trail 30-22 after the first period. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back. Pacers in the ball. Sade Johnson in for the Pacers. She passes it to Carly Gilreath right in front of us. Jazz coach at the top. Kicks it back out. Quick foul. That's going to be on number 12.
Number 12,
Sonara Pitt.
The team's first.
And you look at the stats here, and Brianna O'Connor is tearing the Pacers apart right now. 5 for 7 with 13 points.
Yeah, she's driving her straight through the heart of our defense. So you got to find some way to slow her down, and she's good at finishing. We got a tied up ball, and that goes in favor of the Pacers. The Jags.
Yet another one of those mistakes that the Pacers need to cut out if they're going to get back into this game here in the second quarter.
Carly Gilreath goes to the ground somehow. Belcher with a long-range shot. She made a nice shot earlier. Can't get that one to fall. Rocky Apont driving it down. Sade Johnson gets it, loses it on the baseline, and that's exactly the kind of wasted opportunities. You cannot just make it that easy for them.
The Pacers are generating opportunities, they're just not cashing in on them.
Well, at this point, we should get a Christmas card from them. So far, Rocky Apont taking charge, and she almost drains it. Can't get that one to fall. Rocky Apont got a great shot. Can't get that to fall, but our defense failing a little bit as they get a wide open jumper. J.J. Williams from the baseline three, and they're skipping back to their bench as timeout is called. Mark Miller's got a few animated words to share with his team, but we've got a media timeout. We'll be right back right after this. And welcome back. Pacers trail by 11, 8:54 left in the first half. Pacers will inbound the ball. They have to bring it all the way down the full court. Pressed by the Jags. Pacers able to break through it easy. Rocky Apont goes up. Not fouled. Sade Johnson kicks it back out to Gilreath. Gilreath to Farah. Farah working her way in, and she'll get it to roll in. Farah, who definitely knows how to finish. She's got 6 points so far in this contest.
And that's a good job by the Pacers finally cashing in on one of those gifts from the Jaguars. They got to keep doing that.
Jaguars having a little problem penetrating our defense, and J.J. Williams is on fire. She's made her last 2 3-point attempts, and she's feeling pretty good. She skipped to the bench during that last time out, so she's feeling pretty positive, and that's a good thing if you're a Jag fan.
And that's the problem. If you can shut them down inside, that's fine, but if they're draining their perimeter shots, that's where the issues come in, and that's where it's coming in for the Pacers right now.
Sade Johnson just missing a chance for an easy put-up, and kind of an in-and-out effort from about 2 feet away. And that's a travel on O'Connor there.
Substituting in your number 133, Kayla Lovett.
Kayla Lovett and Brianna Middleton are coming in for the Jags. And that'll bring in also number 24, Tavia Sykes. 36-24, Jags with a pretty good-sized lead is early on here in the second period.
And the Pacers are going to need bigger performances from their big scorers, Rocky Apont and Carly Gilreath.
Entry pass broken up by the Jags. Brianna Middleton.
Fouls on the Pacers, number 41, Gwendolyn Farah, her first and the team's first.
Farah pick up her first foul. Kayla Lovett will bring it down for the Jags. Lovett finally kicks it out to number 23, Abrea Harris. Abrea Harris driving the basket, gets easy. Nice little kind of a created shot there. Defense showed her one thing. She created something. Got 2 points to show for it. Gilreath will drive in, kicks it out to Farah. Farah with a nice put away from about 8 feet.
You got to find a way to stop them on these easy drive-ins that they're getting. I mean, they're making it look so simple. They're scoring from wherever they want to.
And Sade Johnson almost able to steal the ball there. Good defense by Johnson. Kicks it back out. Belcher not afraid to pull the trigger. Or Harris, I apologize. Reverse layup attempt. Does not go. Farah with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Gilreath. Gilreath brings it down the court. She's not waiting on anybody. Kicks it back out to Farah at the top of the key. Jazz coach can't handle the entry pass, and that ball's going to go out of bounds.
Substituting in for the Pacers, number 11.
Jags will get that.
Number 30, Emily Waters.
Emily Waters and Two-Wheel will come into the court for the Pacers. Jazz coach and Rocky Apont will take a breather. Pacers trail by 12. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Long range jumper nails it. It's Brianna O'Connor, and O'Connor's 16 points so far in the first half. She's a machine.
Yeah, and it seems like even when the Pacers are getting a hand in her face, she's still not missing. She's just automatic right now.
Farah with a quick pull-up jumper from about 10 feet out. She'll make it.
Farah's doing a great job getting rebounds, creating shots for herself. She's doing awesome out there right now.
Well, they're going to need her. She's got 10 points, and that's a travel there on Harris.
And that's the key right there. This Jaguars team is going to make some mistakes. The key to it is just cashing in on those mistakes, getting those easy points. 2 points adds up after a little while. You don't have to go for it all on the three-pointer every time.
Good defense by the Jags. Good effort by Johnson to keep that ball in play and not traveling. Farah getting fouled by Middleton.
Follows on Augusta.
Middleton will pick up her second foul.
That was a nice play by Two-Wheel to get that one into Farah under the basket. And an even better job by Farah going up for that shot, drawing that foul.
Right now, Pacers are out hustled by the Jags. They're going to have to step up their energy level. Can't be flat with a rivalry like this. They're a rare miss.
Substituting in is number 12, Sonara Pitt.
Sonara Pitt's going to come in for the Jags. Should be giving Middleton a breather. Middleton with 2 fouls. Probably want to pace her on that a little bit. And Farrell make her second shot. 41-29 at the 5:16 mark. Pacers going to let the Jags bring it down unmolested. Pacers with a 2-3 zone, and we got a double dribble.
And the Pacers now with a chance to cut this lead to double digits. Or single digits, excuse me.
I was say, we're already there. We're at double digits. Jazz coach having a pocket pick. And good effort by Malik Two-Wheel. Malik with a nice steal. She's going to try to drive it all the way through, and she loses it. Held on to it too long. Emily Waters is the only defense they've got. Nice behind-the-back pass by number 32, O'Connor. She's going to get a shot at a long-range shot. She makes it.
It's not even fair. I mean, that was tight defense on her, and she still knocked that one down. I mean, how do you stop that?
Traction. I think traction would do it. 29-43, Pacers trail. Their locker room halftime, if they don't turn things around quick, their halftime conversation is going to be a little bit on the rowdy side, I got a feeling. As Rocky Apont's back in, she'll inbound it to Carly Gilreath. Good pass by Apont. Back to Emily Waters. Waters had a chance to pull the trigger. She decided not to, and it cost them a chance to at least take a shot.
Yeah, hesitation there from Waters. You can't see that in a big game like this. You had the open shot. You got to at least take a shot at
And
it.
Emily Waters is she's coming out of the game as Farah goes in. Jaguars working the ball around the top of the perimeter. Favoring that right side. And we got a little bit of a carry over there. You don't see that called very much. You see it happen a lot, but you don't see it called very much.
Yeah, that's true. It's a rare call, but I mean, it is in the rule book, so.
You don't tell that to the NBA. Pacers working the ball around the perimeter. Kate Duff gets it in the back left corner and kicks it back out to Apont. Apont goes, nice little effort, but foul will be on the floor. Kavia Sykes will pick up her first foul.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That was a really nice move made by Rocky Apont before that shot.
So Gilreath to inbound it to Jazz coach. Jazz coach kicks it out to Gilreath. Gilreath, her first three-point attempt. Can't get it to fall, in and out. A little strong off the board was number 12, Sonara Pitt. Gilreath able to drive all the way almost to the 10-foot mark. A little strong off the back of the rim. Apont with a rebound. She'll kick it back out. They'll restart.
Yeah, you can see the frustration Gilreath in her shot. She's putting too much into these shots she's taking, and that's two for Kwajalein Farah.
Farah with a good entry pass. She received it, turn around, put it down, gets fouled. She'll get a chance to turn that into a three-point play.
Number 12, Sonara Pitt. That's her second incident team to score. Farah at the line for the three-point play. Strolling the game.
43-31 at the 3:10 mark here in the first half. Kwajalein Farah on the line for the Pacers.
Another free point left at the line by the Pacers.
And nice little floater by Brea Harris. She's got 10 points for her effort. She's showing out. Carly Gilworth will get something set up at the top. Dishes off to Coach. Coach with an entry pass to Farah, and Harris is going to pick up. Will be her first foul.
The foul was on number 23 of Brea Harris, her first and team's fifth. For watching Farah.
5 team fouls for the Jags, 1 team foul for the Pacers. Quadrillan Farrell at the line. Looking for a 1-and-1. She'll make the first. It's a whiteout night here at the Convocation Center.
Everybody donning their white USC Aiken shirts.
Pacers didn't get that one fouled. A punt gets it, and somehow is able to put it in and gets 3.
It was a nice effort by a punt to get inside the guard there of the Jags and turn that one into 2.
And O'Connor just pulled off a circus effort to score there. Somehow she managed to get the ball. She gave it a chance, which, considering the circumstances, is pretty impressive.
Yeah, certainly.
If she'll go to the line, she'll get to shoot 2. She'll make the first. Both these teams would love the opportunity to knock the other team out of it. And the second fall, she's got 20 points to show for her efforts already in the first half.
Yeah, what a huge half for O'Connor.
Nice give and go by Aubrey Pont to Farah. Farah finishes 36-47 is your score with 2:18 left on the clock.
Kay Ferris showing that O'Connor's not the only one who can generate big numbers in a half. Got 16 points of her own.
Good finish there by Brea Harris. So Brea Harris putting enough English on that ball. Get it to fall. Nice job. Gilworth with entry pass to Farah. Farah with a quick turnaround jumper. Can't get it to fall, but she'll get to shoot 2.
The foul was on number 23 of Brea Harris.
Brea Harris picks up her second foul. Quadrillan Farah to the line for the Pacers. Hoping to get it within 11. First one falls.
Not pretty, but it gets in there.
I don't need pretty, I just need effective. Hey, she does it. Nails her second. Top of the key. Jags with the drive, and this is where they've been hurting us, is their penetration, able to drive through our defense. But hitting the long-range shot jumpers when they need to. They're over 50% shooting percentage at the last break. And we got Kate Duff with a foul.
Yeah, the Jags seem to be hurting the Pacers from everywhere. Inside, outside, at the free throw line, they're just dominating this game.
Jaguars move the ball around, wide open shot. They tend to hit these, and she does. Jocelyn Belcher.
And then that was tight defense as well. That's the thing that's scary. They're scoring through tight defense. It's not
that's
like
Belcher's third attempt at a 3. She made 2 out of 3. It's not bad batting average. I'll get you in the Hall of Fame in baseball. Jazz coach, nowhere to go, just over penetrates, tries to kick it out. Nobody was there.
Yeah, this Jaguars defense is just smothering, and their offense is scoring points.
You got a minute left, and they're already over the half-century mark in score. 52-38 is your score. Jags just showing out right now.
1 minute left in the half. 1 minute.
Pacers going to have to get some pride, find some pride, and stand up for this, because you don't let somebody come into your house and score almost 100, half 100 points, over 100, half 100 points.
Yeah, the key to this is going to be coming out after halftime and just punching them in the mouth. You got to score points, and you got to score them quick.
Well, and you got to hope that O'Connor or O'Shea or Harris stop hitting their shots.
Any of them, really. I mean, they're just killing the Pacers with their offense right now. I mean, they're scoring inside, they're scoring outside, and it's not like the Pacers are being lax. I mean, they're playing good defense.
Good effort by Vega. She kicks it back to Pont. Quick pass over to Farah. Farah able to finish it. Farah's got 18, 20 points.
And the rest of the team needs to catch up to Farah as well. I mean, Kwajalein Farah is absolutely killing it on the offensive side of things, and the rest of the team just has to catch up with her.
Yeah, Farah's really come on strong late in the season for the Pacers. She's been consistently a beast under the boards, but she's really starting to put some scores up.
And as a freshman, that's got to be encouraging to see if you're Coach Mark Miller and any Pacer fan. I mean, she's a talented player.
She's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Only going to get better.
She's going to have.
Jags lead by 12. 9 seconds left on the clock.
She's going to get taller, and she's going to get stronger as her time here increases. I mean, that's scary to think about.
The foul is on number 3, Celine Vega. The Pacers are
so Vega will pick up her first foul. That's 5 team fouls for the Pacers. 5 for the Jags. Lovett will go to the line for the Jaguars. Jags lead by 12. 9 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Jags pulling most of their people out in the paint. A little prevent defense. She'll make the first. And she'll make the second. They lead by 14. Pacers still hanging in there. But they got 9 seconds to work it down the court. They'll make it. Vega will get it past them. And good defense by Lovett. She knocks it out of bounds. 1.8 seconds left on the clock. So you're going to have to do a quick in and up shot. Like, you're not going to be able to do much turning around. You're going to have to catch it high and go up with it immediately. Farrah's going to get to do it. She does it and cannot make it fall. Pacers trail 54-40 as we go into the locker room for halftime. But before you take a break, go over to Christine Carroll as she talks to Coach Mark Miller. We'll be right back.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the USC Aiken dance team. ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is senior night for the USC Aiken cheerleaders and dance team. It is our pleasure to take a moment to recognize the contributions and dedications of these talented young ladies to the USC Aiken community. Joining our seniors tonight are members of the USC Aiken cheerleading and dance team coaching staff, Janet Joy and Angie Osmond. Deshante Pearson is from New York City and is being escorted this evening by our friends Marissa Grote and Vivian Gonzalez. Deshante is the daughter of Tiffany Briscoe and Lamont Pearson, who are unable to attend this evening because they are currently stationed overseas in Italy. Deshante has been a USC Aiken cheerleader for the past 2 years and is currently serving as co-captain of the squad. She is majoring in psychology, and her future plans include returning home to the NYC to pursue a career in adolescent counseling. Ladies and gentlemen, Deshante Pearson. Kayla Victor is originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and is the daughter of Karen Victor and Ron Victor. She is being escorted this evening by her father, Ron. Kayla has been a member of the USC Aiken cheerleader squad for 4 years and is currently serving as co-captain of the squad. She was awarded the Vicki Phillips Cheerleading Scholarship and was named to the 2016 Who's Who. She's majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing and has spent several semesters on the athletic director's honor roll. In addition to being a USC Aiken cheerleader, she is also vice president of the Student Advisory Board for the School of Business. Her plans after graduation is to pursue a career in either fitness or marketing industry, with plans to eventually earn a master's degree in marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Victor. Samantha Wells is from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and she is being escorted by her parents, Virginia and Wayne Wells. She has been a member of the USC Aiken cheerleader squad in the past 4 years, when she is currently serving as team building and social media chair. She is majoring in communication with a minor in business administration and is a recipient of the Life Scholarship and has spent multiple semesters on the Dean's List and the Athletic Director's Honor Roll. In addition to being a cheerleader, Sam is also a member of Alpha Omicron Pi, Lambda Eta Pi, and the National Society of Leadership and Success. Her plans after graduation include relocating to a larger city where she plans to pursue a career in marketing and social media with a special interest in the fashion industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Wells. Our final senior this evening is Taylor Shelley. Taylor is from Aiken, South Carolina, and is being escorted tonight by her parents, Richard and Laura Shelley. She has been a member of the USC Aiken dance team for 4 years and has been serving as co-captain the past 2. In addition to being a USC Aiken dancer, she has served 2 years on the University Judicial Board and is also a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. She is planning to graduate with a degree in exercise and sports science and pursue a graduate degree in exercise and sports science. She is a Life Scholarship recipient and has appeared on the Athletic Director's Honor Roll several semesters. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Shelley. Finally, as part of our recognition tonight, we'd like to take a minute to recognize Janet Joy. Janet will be retiring next month after 36 and a half years of university service. Janet joined USC staff in 1980 as a member of the purchasing office and is known throughout campus for her experience and expertise. She began coaching and advising USC Aiken cheerleaders in 1990 and has served in that capacity for the past 26 years and has also helped start the USC Aiken dance team 21 years ago. Presenting Janet with a small gift are 2 of the current Spirit Team co-captains, Haley Forbes and Samantha Jonas. Janet, we sincerely appreciate your dedication, your leadership, your countless hours of service, and everything that you've done for the Spirit programs of USC Aiken. You will be missed. Congratulations and best wishes for a wonderful retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking Janet Joy and these senior student athletes for their contributions to USC Aiken. halftime stats will eventually make it over to the scores table, we hope. And then they will be brought to you by tonight's meeting sponsors, Masters Chevrolet and Cadillac, and Aiken Staffing. Masters Chevrolet and Cadillac since 1937 has been your trusted source for automotive sales in the CSRA. We welcome you to check out our selection at 3625 Richland Avenue West or at thumbsdealer.com. And Aiken Staffing says, get your resume off the bench and onto the court with Aiken Staffing. And we'll see if I can finish this before Taylor makes it around with the stats. Aiken Staffing has placed thousands of entry-level skilled positions over the past 2 decades. Ladies and gentlemen, find them on the web at aikenstaffing.com. Leading the way in the first half was Brianna O'Connor with 20 points, 12 points for Bria Harris, and 4 rebounds for Sonara Pitt. The Pacers were led by 20 points with Kwajalein Farah, Rocky Apont with 9. And chairperson of the board was also Rocky Apont with 6 rebounds. And it's your halftime stats brought to you by Masters Chevrolet Cadillac and Aiken Staffing and the fine and fit people from USC Aiken Athletics Sports Information. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder to go out to the lobby and you can visit the bake sale being sponsored by the USC Aiken volleyball team. And you can also visit several items up for silent auction in the lobby, including tires, golf packages, a fishing trip, a coaching opportunity, and Globetrotter tickets. Visit the auction table and visit the volleyball players in the lobby.
And welcome back to the second half. Pacers trail 54-40. Rocky Pont about to pass the ball, inbound it right in front of us. Jazz coach, Quadrillin Farah, Kate Duff, Carly Gilreath on the court for the Pacers. And easy entry pass as Carly Gilreath comes out from the paint. Kate Duff, quick drive down the baseline. Again, having a hard time. Good defense by Jazz coach, stealing that ball away from a Jaguar.
And that's what you need to see. You need to see fight from the Pacers early on in this second half in order to get back into this game.
Right, and again, you can't rely on one player. This is going to be a team effort to get back in this game. Although, if you're going to count on a player, Rocky Apont's a good one to do it as she goes in strong and puts it away.
Absolutely, and I mean, you saw the first half, the Pacers just didn't score enough. They just weren't scoring as consistently as they needed to, but they've got their scorers on the floor right now, Duff and Gilreath, Apont, and Farah. I mean, these guys are all capable of putting up big numbers, and that's what they need right now.
Right,
they need
Farah with a great defensive effort just then as she ties the ball up on the block, and we get a traveling call.
And that's good for the Pacers. This is what you need to do early.
Yep.
Force them to make sloppy mistakes. That's what they did to you in the first half.
And what I'm watching is, I mean, you look at the stats. I mean, they scored, my last ranking, 59.1% from the field, 57.1% in the second. Game time, they're 58.3. We started out 44.4, 53.8, and now we're at 48.4. And that's your difference right there. They're getting the smart shots and they're making them. We're getting smart shots and we're not making them.
And that's the big problem. You have to make those easy points. You can't miss those easy layups. You can't leave points at the free throw line. You have to score when they allow you.
Middleton picks up her third foul, and that's huge for the Pacers. She brings a lot of height to that center position, and she's going to have to go take a breather for a little bit. So that actually is fortuitous for the Pacers. Entry pass to Rocky Apont. Rocky Apont avoids getting tied up, kicks it out to Gilreath. Kate Duff with a nice little pump fake, and she'll follow through. And good finish there by Kate Duff.
And that's what has to happen in order for the Pacers to get back in this. They need their players who are capable of scoring to get it done. Kate Duff needs to start laying in those easy shots under the basket. She needs to get that shot hot.
If that falls, that could have been a dagger, and I know it's early to say that, but Abrea Harris goes up strong and really kind of an acrobatic shot, and it almost went in. But she'll go to the line. She'll get to shoot two. She'll make the first.
And Abrea Harris is another one of those players that's just killing the Pacers out there with 13 points. I mean, she seems to be making everything.
Yeah, she's definitely one of those sneaky scorers. So she misses the second, but rebounded by Tavia Sykes. And there might have been a foul there. Thought I heard a little slap.
Yeah, I think that was an off-the-ball foul.
That's going to be on number 24, Carly Gilreath. That'll be her third foul, and that's a concern. That's a concern for the Pacers because she's one of our long-range shooters.
And she's one of the best at it, but and that'll be Pacer ball.
But that's going to be on number 12, foul Sonara Pitt.
And that's another key factor in this game for the Pacers. Carly Gilreath has to start finding a home for that three-pointer.
Well, and, I mean, you look at both benches right now. I mean, I know we're down, but you look at our bench, there's a lot of tension there as Kate Duff goes long range, can't get it to fall. Try to follow it up and get her rebound as the official falls down in front of us. I don't know what happened there. Tripped over the air, I guess. Nobody was around her.
Yeah,
but you look at their bench. They're lighthearted. They're laughing. They're relaxed. We've got to find a measure of relaxation, that balance, because right now we're playing tense, and you play tense, you tend to miss some stuff.
I mean, it's easy to tell when a team is playing with their nerves. You can easily see that.
And good play by Farah. Good turnaround up on with the entry pass. Official timeout called over here.
Substituting in for Augusta, number 0, J.J. Williams.
And Two Wheel's going to come in. She's going to give Jazz coach a breather.
But it's easy to see when a team is playing tense, as you mentioned. I mean, they take shots that they shouldn't, making silly passes, trying to force the ball through traffic, and it's just it doesn't help things at all. It makes everything a lot worse than it could be.
Well, there's a difference between playing to not lose and playing to win.
Exactly.
Right now, the Jags are playing to win. Pacers are playing not to lose. And my money's on the team playing to win every time. Pull-up jumper for Harris. Pull-up jumper from about 13 out. Made it look easy. Nobody in her face. We trail by 11, and we're letting her have open shots like that. Carly Gilbert working it down the left-hand side, gets it over to Rocky Apont. Rocky Apont, good play by Harris, knocking that ball. That looked like it was going to be an easy give and go to Kate Duff if she's able to get it.
And that was a good job by Duff to hesitate on that one. Had she went for it, it might have been a turnover, and that's the last thing the Pacers need right now.
Farrah with a little 10-foot jumper from the line, can't get it to fall.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 4, Rocky Apont.
Rocky Apont pick up her second foul. Rocky Apont with 11 points. She's not getting a lot of help from any of her other teammates on the court. Farrah's about the only one that's really hanging with her on the score. Good defense by the Pacers, keeping the Jags from getting an open shot there. And again, pass deflected as Apont kind of nonchalantly trying to make a pass. You cannot do that. It worked out okay for the Pacers as it's knocked out of bounds and the Pacers will get to inbound it. But now they're going to have to bring it all the way down the court, and they're going to have 4 of the Jaguars that they've got to get through, leaving Harris down in the paint.
And you're not going to get lucky like that every time. I mean, you're just not. You got to take advantage of opportunities when they're given to you. And these lackadaisical passes, they're doing nothing to help the Pacers' case right now.
Right, and I don't know. I mean, it looks lackadaisical. I mean, a lot of these, Rocky Apont, she's not going to show you a lot of emotion out there, which will give you the lackadaisical feel. But Kate Duff will drain a 3 there, and all of a sudden we're in single digits for the first time in what seems like forever.
And that's important right there. We have to continue to string these points together, and before you know it, we can be right back in this.
Well, there's a shot right there. You don't let that girl shoot from out there because she has proven she can score. She's got 15 points to prove it. Good pass. And Sadie Johnson going up and finishing strong.
And just like that, the Pacers are back within 6.
Gotta love basketball for that very reason. It's a game of streaks. It's a game of momentum. And we got a game of full media timeout. So we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Pacers slowly crawling back into this contest. They trail by 6 at the 5:52 mark.
Pacers finally starting to string together some points.
And that's a tied up ball. Kate Duff ties it up, and that'll go to possession of the Pacers.
That's good.
Good effort by Kate Duff.
That was an excellent defensive effort by Kate Duff. She saw that ball, knew that the last jump went to the Jags, and just grabbed for it. That was awesome play by Duff.
And again, they're going to face a little bit of a press. Not a real tough press, or at least it hasn't seemed like a very tough press. Good entry pass to Farrah. Farrah going into Sadie Johnson, slashing through the defense. Can't get it to fall. Kate Duff will end up with it, and they're going to start this thing all over again. Two-Wheel having no shame driving it in, and all the way in. Good play by Malik Two-Wheel.
That was just a beautiful series for the Pacers on offense. Absolutely gorgeous.
But they can't let up. They got to come back down and play defense. Because anytime that the Jags are able to score, that's just slowing down the comeback effort. And what a steal by O'Connor. Picked her pocket and put it down.
And O'Connor continues to show why she's one of the best players on the court right now.
20 points. She's got 22 points. They haven't even given it to her yet. Jags stepping up their defense is Kate Duff getting her pocket picked over there by J.J. Williams. And you do not want to let her shoot this shot. There you go. Challenge her, make her come in, draw a charge. Good job by Malik Two-Wheel.
Excellent defense by Two-Wheel on that one. Beautiful. As you mentioned, the Jags are starting to go for that ball. They're starting to pick the pocket a little bit. You got to be a little bit more careful with your ball security.
Yeah, you can't hold the ball out in front of your defender. That's an invitation. And
yeah, you got to
so
bring
far
it,
they've said thank you very much.
You got to bring the ball in way tighter.
Sadie Johnson, she's been slashing in. Good pass out of Duff. Duff back into Farrah. Farrah back to Carly Gilworth. Gilworth with a three-point attempt, and she'll make it.
That is her shot. She manages to knock it down every time.
And like that, her 3 points is the difference. Jags on top, 59-56. Long-range jumper, not going to go. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Carly Gilworth unable to corral that ball. Kicks it back out, and she's going to take, nope. Two-Wheel's going to pick up the foul. I think it was a good foul to pick up. That would be her first.
What an interesting little series that was.
Right.
But it's just like we said before halftime. The key to the Pacers coming back into this game, come out after halftime, punch them in the mouth, get right in their face, and just absolutely take over on offense. And that's what they've done.
And that's why we're going to immediate timeout. We'll be right back.
During the timeout, Emily Waters checks into the Pacer lineup, and number 21, Jocelyn Hunter, checks back on the court for Augusta.
And welcome back, 3:56 to go here in the third. Score is 59-56. Pacers doing a good job slowing down this, what has been a potent offense by the Jaguars.
They held them to only 7 points so far in this half.
Again, the key is you got two players out there you've got to really corral. Actually, one. O'Connor's.
Fouls on number 2, Shadi Johnson. Her first.
I see Harris, Sadie Johnson will pick up her first foul. Kayla Lovett will get to shoot two. Yeah, O'Connor's on the bench. I was like, where is O'Connor? I didn't see her go out. But she's on the bench right now getting a breather, much needed breather. Middleton's back in. She's bringing 3 fouls with her. Of course, we got 3 fouls for Harris. You can start picking at her a little bit. That would probably be good.
Now substituting in is number 10, Valerie Myers.
And so the Pacers are setting up for a press that's not to be. So they'll be able to just, Jags going to let them just bring it down and get something set up. And number 10, Mallory Myers, she's going to pick up her first foul. Kind of harassing Carly Gilreath. Malik Two-Wheel will inbound it right here in front of us. Gets it to Carly Gilreath. Gilreath will, she's going to drive the heart of it. And decide, I thought she was going to kick out at Johnson, but Johnson doesn't get it. Emily Waters waiting on a pass, didn't get to her. It's easy for them to pick off. Little things like that. I know Emily's a freshman, and she's going to be a great player for the Pacers. But you can't wait for the pass to get to you. You're just inviting them to get in. And there's J.J. Williams hitting a three-pointer, and all of a sudden Pacers are trailing 8.
Yeah, you've got to fight for the ball in that situation. You got to go up and grab it. You can't wait for it to come down to you. Duff wide open for 3.
Now, and Duff knowing that it missed, but she tried to get in there and get her own ball. And last touch was Pacers. Rocky Apont's going to come back in, and Sadie Johnson's going to take a breather. A little court management going on as they wipe up the residue of players slithering across the floor.
I think that's the most disgusting way that could have been put.
You're welcome for that. Myers will bring the ball down the court for the Jags. Working it back down to the right-hand side. Kicks it out to Williams. Williams back to Mallory. Mallory kicks it. J.J. Williams really good with the ball. Good movement on her part. A little crossover. Can't finish, but it's not because she can't. She's got 11 points. She's proven she can finish. Kate Duff. Carly Gilreath long range, and she'll drain it.
Gilreath knocking down that three-pointer a little bit more consistently now.
59-64, 2:05 here in the third. Kicks it back out to J.J. Williams. J.J. not able to drop that one. That's a rare miss for her. Gilreath bringing the ball down the court. Quick kick down to Two-Wheel. Two-Wheel with a little 5-foot jumper, and she'll nail it. We're now trailing by 3. Pacers saying we're not done. We want to play some more. Either team loses, they're done. Their season is over, and we got a travel call on
Huge.
Myers.
Absolutely huge. And as you mentioned, this game is not one that the Pacers or the Jaguars can afford to lose. You lose this game, you're done. You go home. The winner of this game goes to the playoffs.
And if you look at the demeanor of either team, it has switched. More tension on the Jaguar team. Pacers showing a little bit more enthusiasm, a little bit more energy. Jags with a press. Kate Duff bringing it down the court. She gets it to Two-Wheel to Rocky Apont. Rocky Apont surprisingly doesn't take opportunity to pull the trigger there. Two-Wheel gave it a look. Emily Waters with a quick turnaround, and she gets a lefty to fall.
She's going to get an and one.
And what? You're right. Emily Waters goes up, and she's going to get to shoot. And that causes Sonera Pitt has 4 fouls now. So Sonera Pitt, Sonera has 0 points. She is not the one we need to be targeting. Middleton would be good. She's got 3.
The Pacers with a chance to tie it here.
Harris would be another one with 3. And Emily Waters nailed that. She shot that with great confidence, and we're tied up at 64 all with 1 minute to go here.
And it's easy to see that confidence coming back to Emily Waters now. She looked like she was missing it earlier in the game.
Right.
She looks ready now.
She came out big on that block attempt, and it threw the shot off enough for her to miss it. Sadie Johnson bringing it down the court, kicks it out to Two-Wheel. Two-Wheel to Vega. Vega, long range shot, can't get it to fall, but rebounded by Sadie Johnson, and she goes up, and she'll get a chance to shoot 2. I love seeing Vega shoot. You don't see her take a shot very often, but I know she missed that one, but it looks like she's got a good little shot.
Well, it was smart. She was wide open. I mean, that was a great shot attempt,
right?
If nothing else.
And Johnson will make it. The relief on her face was priceless. I hope the photographers got that. I would pay for that picture.
Oh, that was great.
Sadie Johnson, one of the great little personalities on the court. She's a sweetheart. She's funny. And she's a well-adjusted kid. Can't get the second one to fall. Two-Wheel harassing Harris. Abrea Harris bringing it down the court. She'll kick it out over to J.J. Williams. J.J. Williams looking for, got O'Connor. You got to stay on O'Connor. Thing with O'Connor, though, nice job by the defense. You can't stay on her too close because she'll dribble past you, but if you give her too much room, she'll pull up and hit a three.
Yeah, O'Connor probably one of the best players on the court right now. Well, not probably definitely one of the best.
She's a great athlete out there on the court.
She's great at creating a shot for herself. She's great at her ball handling is amazing. But as you mentioned earlier, it's easy to see that the moods have switched here.
Yeah, and Brianna O'Connor, that's her first foul of the game.
Yeah, just a smart ball player.
You're going to have to
player.
deal with her to the end. Unless something drastically changes. The first shot by Two-Will misses. She'll get the second one to fall. 33.5 seconds here in the third period. Pacers lead by 2. They've trailed as much as 14. They have done a great job of coming back through this game.
They battled back better than you could have expected.
There's about a 2-second difference between the shot clock, not even 2 seconds. Jags looking like they're going to wait till the last second to take a shot. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to get it in. Nice move by Brea Harris. Harris is a good mover with the ball. She's fun to watch. And they're going to lose time. And Malik Two-Will, it wouldn't have counted, but it was close. But the Pacers lead 66-64 as we go into the fourth period. We'll be right back right after this. And welcome back. Just looking over the stats. Just in the third period alone, this is the tail of the tape. This is why the Pacers lead by 2. From the field, 62.5% are the Jags, 18.8% are the Pacers. The Jags are 18.8% as Harris gets ready to inbound the ball to Kayla Lovett. This last 10 minutes is going to be some kind of fantastic.
You got that right, partner. I mean, that last quarter was incredible. Great effort by the Pacers to get back into the game. Came back in down by, 16 or 14? And they battled back to be leading by 2 here at the start of the fourth quarter. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic basketball from the Pacer women.
Right, Sadie Johnson picking up her second foul of the game, and that's going to send Middleton to the line. What doesn't count in that was Farrah's block on Middleton when she did get the ball and tried to go up. She just got put in a telephone booth. She had nowhere to go with it. She'll make the first. Jags trail by 1. Middleton for her second shot. And she'll drain it. Middleton with a good little shot. Surprised that's our first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, she's got a smooth stroke, that's for sure.
Pacers working through the press. Farrah coming to the top of the key, and all of a sudden the Pacers are through it. And Carly Gilworth somehow slipped or twisted. Somehow she got tangled up with her defender as the pass was made. Jaguars out rebounding the Pacers.
And That press has been something that's bothered the Pacers all season.
Yeah, they've gotten better. You can tell they've worked on it because early in the season it was absolutely lethal to the Pacers.
It would absolutely shut them down early
But they
on.
haven't really lost the ball. Right there, I think what happened was Carly Gilreath just stepped on her opponent's foot and it shook her up. Ball knocked out of bounds by Sadie Johnson, playing some defense. Love it with the ball. Gets it out to O'Connor. Connor, she just is so good at splitting the defense, getting them to move one way, and then she cuts back behind them as Apont pick up her third foul.
And when you got a player that dangerous, I mean, it elevates the play of the other players on the team. It draws attention to her, opening up her teammates for easy shots.
Right. I mean, I think she's the quickest player out there. She's probably the best ball handler on the court. Not to take away from the Pacers, she's just that good.
Yeah.
And she's a great finisher. That's 23 points right there, and she makes her first of two.
Yeah, I mean, to take nothing away from the Pacers defense at all, I mean, she's just a fantastic finisher. She finds ways to generate shots where other people would just have to pass it out.
And somehow she misses the second. Carly Gilreath just going to bring it down. She's not waiting on anything. Kicks it out to Kate Duff. Duff going down the baseline, kicks it back out to Farah, but O'Connor anticipating it. She steps in and steals it. And they're going to bring the ball down the court. Jags lead by 1. And O'Connor with a travel. O'Connor's so fast. She's moving before she dribbles and can't do that.
Yeah, and that happens to a lot of players. They were that quick.
I guess, because I'm not that quick.
Yeah, I would never know.
Raquel Pont will take a three, and she'll nail it. And Pacers lead by 2. This is going to be like the final round of a Rocky Balboa fight. It's just going to be a slugfest, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Go ahead and hit the slow-mo, show the faces, getting bent out of all kind of contortion. Farah with a nice rebound there. Carly Gilreath's going to take on their defense. She's taking on O'Connor. Carly Gilreath's just going to bring it all the way down and throw it up, and she'll just drain it. Why not? 71-67.
What a funky little shot that was, yeah?
Yeah, I think that was one. I can't believe I'm this open. I better shoot it. oh my gosh, I am shooting.
Oh, no, I actually just shot that.
Good defense by Sadie Johnson as she reaches in and slaps it away from number 1, Kayla Lovett. Pacers definitely showing a will to win now. They're playing to win now, and that's the difference that I'm seeing. And the Jags are too. And you can't say one team is necessarily better than the other, even at the conclusion of this game.
Yeah, I mean, these two teams they're so similar, and they're so similar in skill level. It comes down to who wants it more.
Right, their Rocky Apont right now is just having a game of her life. I say that, but then our Rocky Apont, she's all of a sudden balling out. She's got 17 points. Goodness. Love her. Gonna miss her after this season.
That shot is just so beautiful. I mean,
Rocky Apont is the reason. She's the kind of player this is why you hate graduation. And we got a tied ball, and that's gonna go to the Pacers. Good effort on both sides, all over the court down there. They're probably gonna have to squeegee that.
And that's a double-double for Rocky Apont this game.
Rocky Apont, this could be her last game here in the Convocation Center, and she's definitely going to go out strong. Already looking good, looking strong. Farah with 22. She's got many games to play here in the Convocation Center. Carly Gilreath is just absolutely molested by Lovett. And finally a foul is called. Probably could have called it 2 or 3 moves ago.
Yeah, Gilreath was just absolutely prisoned.
Well, and Lovett's playing great defense.
Yeah.
But she just happens to be doing it in front of the Pacer bench, and you're going to get nitpicked for everything right there because everybody's pointing to it.
Oh, yeah.
Farah with a pull-up jumper, and that's not even close. Kate Duff will save it. And it might be a shot clock issue.
Yeah, I believe that's what's going on.
Farah's shot did not touch the rim. And I think from the vantage point of where the clock people are, they might have thought that it touched. Officials catching that pretty quick. So they've got 5 seconds they're going to want to add to the clock, game clock. Hopefully that won't hurt us.
Yeah, let's hope.
So the Pacers' shot clock is at 25. Sadie Johnson's going to inbound it from under her own basket. Good inbound to Farah. Sadie Johnson going up strong. She looked like a big middle, center right there. And good defense by the Pacers as they were able to get that ball, corral it, and get it to Carly Gilrath. Gilrath's going to bring it down the court.
Beautiful effort by Sade Johnson on that play.
Gilrath with a nice move, and she can drain it. That's gold. That is absolutely gold.
Oh,
Carly Gilrath with a nice move, shook her defender. Defender almost fell over backwards, and then Carly Gilrath pulls up and drains a three. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Another senior. Graduation, it just sucks the life out of me. Great shot there. Great answer from number 21, Jocelyn Belcher.
And that just continues to show how evenly matched these teams are. Just tick for tack, just so evenly matched on the floor at every position.
Well, Belcher, every point she scored has been a three-point shot. She may have never even heard of a layup, but if you're making threes the way she is, you don't need them. And we got a foul on the floor.
But going back to your point about Carly Gilrath, I mean, that shot is something that the Pacers are going to miss so much next season.
Well, and one thing I know about this coaching staff, they've already recruited the players that are going to come in. For the last 4 years, I've been blessed to know Carly Gilrath and Jazz Coach and Kate Duff and Alexis Ware. Yeah, they're just like great kids, and of course Rocky Apont. You love them, you grow to know them. I hate graduation. Rocky Apont sneaking up behind, but that's going to give them a wide open three-point shot by number 24, Tavia Sykes.
And that's the important thing to remember here. The Pacers are not out of this game.
Oh, not close.
They got to keep their foot on the gas and keep this offensive pace up. They got to keep scoring.
Well, right now, this is the lineup. If Mark Miller could stretch it another 5 minutes and 36 seconds, I'm sure he probably wouldn't hate it. Jazz Coach, or no, Alexis, let me get it. Farah with a little 15-foot jumper, can't get it to fall.
And that jump ball is going to go the Jags' way.
What a game. What a game. This has been so fun so far. 77-73, 5:23 left on the clock. Lovett's going to bring it at the top of the key. She'll dribble, penetrate. Gets it over to Harris. Harris with a nice little finger roll. Can't get it to fall. Good rebound by Farah. Carly Gilrath's going to bring it down the right-hand side of the court. Pont comes over, gives her a little breather. Jazz Coach, who hadn't been big on the scoring board, but she always plays super big when she's on the court. Farah with a rebound easily puts it back down.
And this is the effort that was missing in the first half. I
don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. Yes, the girls, they'll tell you we were killing ourselves. But the reality is the results are starting to show. But Harris is going to go to the line. She got that one to fall, and she's going to get to shoot one. Well, we got a full media timeout. We'll be right back right after this. welcome back. 4:46 left to go on the clock. Harris on the line, Abrea Harris. Looking to add one. She gets one shot. She made her layup. Fouled. And a rare miss by Abrea Harris. Pacers lead by 4. Carly Gilroy bringing the ball down the court. Kate Duff gets it in quick. Inbound to Farrah. Farrah going up strong, and she's got 26 points to show for her efforts. Farrah having a heck of a game.
Yes. Farrah 2 rebounds short of a double-double herself.
Hang tight, she'll get it. And we got Abrea Harris will push off foul there, and that'll be her 4th. And that's a heartbreaker for the Jaguar fans. She's got 17 points. She's going to have to take a breather. Jocelyn Belcher's coming back on the court, and you got to watch out for her. She's got 9 points, all of them on 3-point shots, so she's not afraid to shoot it. Malik Two-Wheel bringing it down. Bad pass to Rocky Alpont. Rocky Alpont with a valiant effort.
Yeah.
Valiant effort to get that ball to try to throw it back over the court. Two-Wheel just a little strong on the pass. Lovett bringing the ball down the court for the Jaguars. O'Connor back on the court for the Jags. This is where she thrives. Good block by Farrah on O'Connor. Kate Duff on the ground. That's how Kate Duff likes. She plays best when she's down low. She somehow will find her way to be on the court. That time I think she just got twisted up with her footwork. Carly Gilreath holding her pose. That's how confident she was. And Rocky Alpont goes down hard. And I hope that's because her foot slipped and not because of anything else. And she's looking like she's okay. She's found a wet spot on the court. All Pacer fans are breathing absolute relief. Sadie Johnson's going to come in. They're going to give.
Yeah, you could hear the collective gasp.
I think I inhaled my past when I saw her go down. I think we all stood up here at the scoring table. I'm sure the fans behind us appreciated that. They're the paying customers. I'll look out for them. Harris inbounds it to Lovett. So Abrea Harris back on the court with 4 fouls. 3:31 left to go on the clock. A good entry pass to Harris. Harris going up big and strong. A nice little hook. Can't get it to fall. Farrah somehow ends up with that ball. And so there's one of your rebounds.
And that was great defense from Mel Tuil on that one. Not draw a foul.
Yeah, good little pokey on defense there. I think Harris poked that ball loose from Sadie Johnson from behind. Connor with the ball working around the edge. Kicks it out to Belcher. Belcher gets it to Harris. Harris, again, very good movement and kind of a flat shot, but it's effective. She drains it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of height to it, but it gets to the hole, and that's what's important.
Yeah, you got to wonder how long can a kid like Harris stay in there? I mean, she's been in the court a lot. And Lovett a little too clingy for the officials' taste. And she'll pick up her 2nd foul. That'll be 4 team fouls.
Lovett has been playing fantastic defense here in this 4th quarter.
Just a little too close as far as the officials are concerned. Carly Gilworth will get the inbound from Johnson. Johnson swinging around to the backside. Kate Duff gives a look. Kate Duff is fouled by Harris. Abrea Harris trying to help her out. And that may have been, and that's 5 fouls for Harris. Harris is done for the night. She's got 19 points on the game. Great effort by Harris, leaving it all out on the court. J.J. Williams coming back in. J.J. Williams has been a scoring machine. She's got 11 points. But you kind of would rather have, at least tonight, Harris
yeah.
over there on the bench. Williams, only 11. Only 11.
Yeah, I mean, Harris, it's unfortunate to see her exit. I mean, she had such a fantastic game.
Kate Duff will drain her first. And she'll get to take a second. And she'll drain the second. Pacers lead by 5, 6, 83-77. Apologize for my slow math there. Belcher with the drive, gets it in. Ball not loose. Sadie Johnson is up with it somehow. She goes through a pile of Jaguars and somehow comes out with the ball. Pickpocket expert, Sadie Johnson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson looking for somebody to give her some relief. Almost dribbles it off her foot. Gilworth at the top. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it over to Kate Duff. Kate Duff takes it back to the top of the key. Two-wheel down the right-hand side. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Farah fouled. Nope, Farah called for a travel.
Oh, not sure what happened there.
Well, I can tell you what happened. She got knocked as she was receiving the ball, and somehow she gets called for traveling. 2 minutes left on the clock, just under 2 minutes. Pacers lead by 6. Belcher with the drive. She'll go up, and Farah with a block from behind. Farah's been a blocking machine. Woo.
That is some great defense inside from Kay Farah. I mean,
Farah has been a beast under there. She's got 26 points. I think she's 1 rebound shy of a double-double. I don't know how many blocks she has, but that's got to be close. A little jumper from a 10-footer. And Jack Pacers.
And that's the double-double for Kay Farah.
So Farah does get it. And O'Connor picks up a foul. That's only her second, so she's. Tell you what, 23 points and you've only fouled twice. That's very impressive. That's a disciplined player right there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. A talented and a smart player.
Kate Duff is going to go to the line. She'll get the shot at a 1-and-1. She'll drain the first. Pacers lead by 7. And make that 8. Kate Duff drains both of them. She's got 11 points here in her senior night. Two-wheel trying the unenviable task of covering O'Connor. O'Connor with a drive, can't get it to fall. Farah with a rebound, quickly kicks it out. And O'Connor's called for a technical. O'Connor's going to come out. She's got 3 fouls now. O'Connor's playing with a lot of frustration right there, feeling like maybe some of the officiating's been a little unbalanced.
Yeah. And wow, this crowd is on its feet for these Pacer women. I mean, they have just played their hearts out tonight.
85-77, Carly Gilroth to go to the line. She'll drain it first. Made it like it wasn't nothing but a thing. Make that a 10-point lead for the Pacers. Minute 28 to go. So the Pacers are going to bring the ball down. They got to bring it full length, and you're going to see a pretty brutal press here.
It's what the Jags are going to have to do if they want to have a chance here. Minute 30 left, down by 10. They got to get the ball back.
Good work getting the ball in. Carly Gilroth's going to bring it in, and Farah will help her out, bringing some height to the equation. Top of the key. Carly Gilroth at the top. Not really trying to do too much with it. Just want to drain that clock. We're at the minute mark. Sadie Johnson fouled by J.J. Williams. That'll be her second foul.
J.J. Williams, her second. Going to the line to shoot 2, Sadie Johnson.
Middleton will come in.
No good on the first free throw was Johnson. She'll try again.
Johnson, a redshirt sophomore out of Orangeburg, South Carolina. Again, she's one of the great kids, great characters on the basketball team. So many great people on this team.
Number 1, Kayla Love.
And we got 1 minute left to go. Pacers playing keep away now. Jags accepting their fate. They know that they're not really in a position to do a whole lot of anything. And I think the officials just desperately wanted to call a foul, and that's going to be on Belcher. That'll be her third.
And while we got a second, we want to give congratulations to Kwajalein Farrick reaching her career high, 26 points tonight against the Augusta Jaguars.
Malik Two-Wheel at the line. Hoping to stretch it to 10. She does. I want to thank our sponsors, Denny Michaelis from State Farm, representing all our insurance needs, and Willie Jules Barbecue. Not a better way to get fed than Willie Jules Barbecue. Two-Wheel will drain both her shots, 90-79, 41.5 seconds left on the clock. Also, Tyler Tire and Auto Center for all your automotive needs. Go to Tyler Tire and Auto Center and South Carolina Education Lottery. Help support our education system here in the state of South Carolina. And Quality Inn and Suites. When you're here visiting, when you're here at the game live, stay at the Quality Inn and Suites. They'll get you taken care of and you'll sleep fantastic, and you'll be right down the road from the University of South Carolina of Aiken. Pacers leads 90-79, 41.5 seconds. Everything changed when our players' attitudes they started playing to win instead of playing not to lose.
Exactly.
And that has been all the difference. Great defense by the Pacers. Pacers defense continuing to thrive as they get the ball tied up, and that goes to the favor of the Pacers. Jags really, it's over. I mean, you got 35.5 seconds unless you can just cause us to miss a lot of foul shots.
Unless Tracy McGrady's on the team.
And a 30-second timeout on the floor.
Yeah, Tracy McGrady would definitely, or what's his name, Miller. Reggie Miller. That dagger he put in the hearts of the New York Mets fans when they just knew they had it, and somehow he managed to score like 9 points in like 12 seconds.
Yep, 9 points and 12 for him. It was Tracy McGrady was 13 and 30.
Well, they're going to need more than they would need the Tracy McGrady points, and they would have 5.5 seconds to spare. So Rocky Pont will inbound the ball. Looks like the Pacers will get to live to play another day. That's a quick foul.
The foul is on number 1, Kayla Lovett. That's her third.
That's on Lovett. Her third foul. Carly Gilroth to go to the line, and Carly Gilroth has been getting it done from the line. She's been getting it done, period. She's got 16 points for her senior effort here at the Convocation Center.
Yeah, 13 points here in the second half. Make that 14 points in the second half. She just looked dynamite after that halftime break.
Yeah, whatever Coach Mark Miller said, we need to bottle it up and sell it to all the coaches throughout the country. 92-79, 34.9 seconds. Pacers showing a little press. Lovett's going to drive in and get it to fall. And we got a timeout. Coach Mark Miller called for a timeout. He wants to get Rocky Pont back out there. Sadie Johnson's going to come off the court.
A full 60-second timeout.
Full 60-second timeout. But to go back to momentum, basketball is such a game of streaks. And, they were just so hot in the first 2 periods. Third period, all of a sudden, though, whatever happened in that locker room was a dramatic transformation in this team, because when they came out swinging, shooting 63% or something like that, where the Jags were shooting 18%. So our defense was ratcheted up, and our offense stepped it up.
Well, you and I said it before the break. In order for the Pacers to get back into it, they were going to have to start playing up to their offensive abilities. And what did they do? I mean, Gilreath came out and started landing those threes like she can. Kate Duff started making those layups that she had been missing in the first
Rocky
half.
Alpont all of a sudden started hitting shots.
Rocky Apont drained a couple of threes.
And what I love about a player like Rocky Apont doesn't necessarily feel like she has to score a lot of points to contribute. She does so much with the way she handles the ball, her defense. She's going to bring you 100%, but sometimes that's not going to involve a lot of scoring. Tonight, we needed that scoring, and it was Rocky Apont that started hitting some threes.
Yeah.
That kind of ignited the Pacer bench and
it absolutely did.
Her teammates. She elevated her teammates.
Well, she showed her teammates that when the leader of your team shows you that they're not going to give up, then it inspires you not to give up as well.
And Farrah is just awesome. I mean, 26 points. She's just steady cruising. You know, hitting her 2 points here, 2 points there, 2 points there. Next thing you know, she's got 26 points. She's got a double-double going on. I'm not sure she's got to be close to a triple-double because she's been a blocking machine, a blocking party, and the Jags have accepted their fate. Ball pass to Rocky Apont. And the Pacers are going to win. They're going to go to the next round. They're going to go to the Peach Belt tournament. And I credit the Jaguar players and fans, coaches, staff. They were so prepared for this game. And honestly, there was a big part of us sitting here thinking, we're going to have to do something amazing to get back in this game, and we're not sure we have it. But Mark Miller and his crew and the team's ability to respond to that has been fantastic. And so credit to them. Great win for the Pacers. We're gonna take a break, about a 30-minute break. We're gonna come back for the men's game. You're not gonna want to miss that. The men's game, not as much on the line. The men are already in, but if they win tonight, they could possibly host a game in the Peach Belt tournament. And if we win tonight and a couple things happen, you know, up above us in the conference, we could go in as a number 1 seed.
Yeah.
So we got to do our part. We got to win, and then we kind of hope for the best. But thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back in about 30 minutes.